So with that, I'm happy to take any questions.
Governor, do you see, or any of the other people, speakers, if there's any investment going into energy storage at all in some of these programs?
Do you want to take that? Energy storage, or you put energy storage?
I think down the road that's going to be an important component of all of this kind of work. Because at the end of the day, you're going to have to interface what we're doing in these kinds of renewable energy resources into the grids, and energy storage solutions are going to be a critically important part of that. So that's an aspect of the research that also is going on at URI, is just looking at the kind of technologies that are necessary, and it's a global effort to really facilitate those kinds of solutions to interface renewable energy sources into the electrical grids of the country.
A question for Mr. Sorry.
Sure.
So how will you be able to ensure the public that this research funded by Ørsted will be fair and objective, given that there have been many concerns about offshore wind relating to marine life and fisheries?
That's a very good question, and I just want to highlight the work that CRMC did on this as well with URI and the Coastal Resources Center. Those were built into our concept for how to develop offshore wind right from the beginning. How do we protect marine life? How do we protect the economics of the fisheries industry, which is very, very critically important to the well-being of a lot of Rhode Islanders. When we developed the special area management plan that selected the sites for offshore wind, it was fully recognizing those important priorities as well. And I think that's a national and even international model for how to balance the different needs for our coastal waters utilization, so that we protect marine life, we protect bird life, we protect industry, and we protect access to those waters for people. So that's been built in many respects from the beginning. It'll continue to be a priority for us, and I think as we develop offshore wind up and down the East Coast in the United States, that'll be an important priority for us to keep in mind. And the research that we do at URI will be looking through that lens continuously. How do we balance all of the needs and priorities in these important resources?
So you can ensure that the findings and the research findings will be fair and objective, not in support.
I can assure you that our researchers have the highest regard for doing things objectively, to stating what the data say and what the data don't say, to articulating the limits of their knowledge at any given point, and continually pressing those limits so that we know more and more and can do that. So absolutely, I can assure you that.